In Lagos, Nigeria, the city never sleeps. The sound of buses, street sellers, and gospel songs from loudspeakers fill the air every day. And in the middle of this vibrant chaos stood a church, not just any church, but one of the biggest in the land. The name of the man who led it was Prophet Jeremiah Okoro. To the world, he was a man of God, a miracle worker, a prophet who seemed to hear directly from heaven. Every Sunday, tens of thousands filled his massive auditorium. The ground trembled with worship songs, lights flashed like a concert stage, and his voice carried power. He was a celebrity. His face was on billboards, his sermons on television, and his words repeated in homes across the nation. But what nobody knew was that behind his holy smile, he carried a dark and forbidden secret. The prophet introduced something he called special oil of breakthrough. He claimed it could heal the sick, open doors for the poor, and even bring instant riches. The crowd believed him. They rushed to buy it. One bottle, 1 million naira, and people paid. Some mothers sold their lands. Some fathers borrowed from friends. Students dropped out of school, hoping this oil would give them success. And every week, the prophet grew richer. His fleet of cars expanded. His house became a mansion filled with gold decorations, chandeliers, and marble floors. He smiled on the pulpit, raising the oil high, while his members wept in desperate belief. But the source of this oil was not what they thought. One evening, after a long service, the prophet drove home in his black luxury car. The streets were quiet, the city lights glowing in the distance. But at a checkpoint, police officers stopped him. It was supposed to be a normal stop, just another car on the road. But when they opened his trunk, what they found changed everything. Inside was evidence of a secret so shocking it shattered the nation. The prophet's so-called miracle oil was not from heaven. It came from a place of darkness. The officers looked at him in disbelief. "Man of God," one whispered, "what is this?" The prophet could not answer. For the first time, his confident smile was gone. The news spread like fire across Lagos, then across Nigeria. The man once seen as untouchable was now accused of unthinkable acts. Crowds gathered at the police station. Some wept, realizing they had given all their money to a lie. Some shouted for justice, demanding he face the law. Television stations showed his mansion, his cars, his church, all symbols of a kingdom built on deceit. In his prison cell, Prophet Jeremiah Okoro sat in silence. He thought about the millions who trusted him. He thought about the oil bottles sold at 1 million naira each. And he thought about the trunk that exposed him. His empire had collapsed in one night. The man who claimed to be a messenger of God was now a prisoner of the state. And the lesson was clear. When greed hides under the cloak of religion, truth will always come to light, no matter how long it takes.